We are 22 West Radio. 22 West Radio is 22westmedia.com and 88.1 FM KKJZ HD3 Long Beach, Los Angeles.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and now, our World Broadcasting Tag Team Champions of the World and a Cruiserweight Champion.
I'm Ethan.
I'm James.
I'm Rob.
And this is episode 105 of Beyond the Ropes. We are BTR Pro Wrestling Talk. Now on this show, we talk about everything professional wrestling, sports entertainment, and
Random and other random stuff that comes off the top of my head.
Exactly. Whatever we can get to talking about. So it's going to be a fun show. We have, of course, our producer Rob on the controls. We have James, our analyst right here, who is also currently
On Periscope, yes.
there. How can they find you on Periscope?
You can find me on Twitter or on the Periscope app at JHW Reporter. We are live right now. Hey, everybody that is in the Periscope watching at this moment.
Thanks for tuning in. We are also currently on YouTube. Just search up Beyond the Ropes and you'll find over 100 episodes uploaded there. You can search up Rob Flores or Rob Flores Media. It's, where you can also find those videos there. Facebook.com/Beyond the Ropes, where we post all of the videos there, predictions and additional content. Mm-hmm. And you'll also find some more information there on our information page. And,
Other fun stuff.
Other fun stuff.
Yeah.
I'm wearing one of the fun stuff,
Yeah.
but that's
your-
all I can say.
I like your outfit today. It's cute.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's very undisputed, huh?
Yeah, very.
To see this armband right here?
Dude,
The visual.
Do we need to talk about the elephant in the room, which is the Undisputed Era maybe coming to an end here?
No. Come on. Don't be ridiculous.
I mean, they lost the tag titles last night.
And they retained the world title, and they were celebrating at the end of the show.
Okay, but if we're looking at the trend that is going on here,
Don't say it.
you had my guy, Keith Lee.
Your guy, who barely scratched.
Well, hold on now, playa. Hold on a minute.
Oh,
Getting heated in the first 10 minutes of the show. Let me talk.
Go ahead.
The Undisputed Era and Roddy Strong lost the North American title at the last takeover, or that wasn't even a takeover.
It was. Keith Lee wasn't even
worthy
okay.
of
a takeover
No,
win.
he was worthy enough to win it, and then they turn around
Consolation
at
prize.
the NXT takeover in Portland last night, and they dropped the tag team titles. You know what comes next, right?
Yeah,
they're gonna have.
They win those titles back.
No.
Prophecy continues to be fulfilled.
You're gonna have Adam Cole walk into Tampa Bay for WrestleMania weekend, and he's gonna get smashed. But by who is the question? Who is gonna be the number one contender for the title? Sounds like Ciampa and Gargano are going back into their feud, which was actually the match I think we were supposed to have last year at WrestleMania before Ciampa got hurt with a neck injury.
Correct. So we're moving it.
So
a year later.
They got postponed a little bit, but we're getting that match. Title won't be on the line for this time around, obviously. But who will Adam Cole face? Finn Balor, maybe?
That's a name. I mean, he was dominant in against Johnny Gargano.
A
last
clean
night.
win, right?
Very dominant finish,
Yeah.
actually. He hit the coup de grace and in 1916 in dominant fashion.
Okay. I mean, he's probably
He's the next contender, I think.
I
My
would-
guy to take it from. If anyone's going to take it from Adam Cole, it's going to be Finn, I think.
So
That's the only exception I'll make there.
I mean, they can go a few different ways with the Undisputed Era, though.
They're not going to split up.
They can keep them together, and that'd be great. Now, if they do keep them together, are they going to be calling them up? Are they? And then, first of all, how would they last on the main roster if they were to go to the main roster?
NXT is a third brand now. We can't call Raw and SmackDown the main roster. They're all main roster.
Either that's
Triple
correct.
H has made clear.
No, and that's totally true. But
He mentioned, last week Shayna Baszler did make her Raw debut,
yeah,
and he mentioned
Which
in
is
a
true.
conference call that, if we're gonna have NXT stars showing up on Raw, then there should be some equal trades, since NXT is officially the third brand. So if Undisputed Era are going over, say they are to Raw or SmackDown, then we gotta get NXT some stars too, because
I mean, you got Finn, you got Charlotte.
Charlotte's not there in NXT yet.
I mean, she's
not
in
gonna
the
win
mix.
title.
She's showing up on the thing.
No,
we'll get into whether she'll win the title in a minute, but
Not an official trade though.
it's not an official trade.
No.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't see Undisputed Era going anywhere because I think if they leave NXT, they're kind of like one of the standard bearers of NXT right now. You got Undisputed
Yeah,
Era, you got Ciampa, Finn Balor has made himself there, Johnny Gargano's been there.
Mm-hmm.
And, in some cases, I guess Velveteen Dream and...
In some cases, Velvet, like he's
Well,
a
he's
nobody,
been out.
like he's a bum.
He's been out.
He's great.
He's great, he's just been out.
He took out. You know what? You're just a little salty because last
What?
week he took all 3 of you guys, 3 or 4 of you guys out in one
He attacked
swoop.
them from behind.
There's
I mean,
4 of them.
He attacked them from behind. He assaulted them with... I'm not going to get into it.
Yeah, because you know you're wrong. Because
No.
you know you're wrong.
He's going to lose this Wednesday on NXT to Roderick Strong, and we're going to move on. Okay.
Or that's just gonna be the first step in knocking out some of these guys,
Yeah.
and then he's gonna take on the tag team by themselves, and he's gonna knock both of them out in a handicap
Oh yeah,
match.
that's exactly how it's gonna
No?
happen. No, come on, they're gonna be fine.
You never know.
All right. So,
Okay, so you don't think they're gonna split up,
No.
but could we see it where maybe Adam Cole's gonna be the only one with the title? Maybe he says you guys aren't carrying your own weight here. You guys lost all your belts. I'm the real winner of this group, and maybe he starts doing his own thing. They turn on him. He turns babyface.
I wouldn't like that.
I know you wouldn't like it, but is it possible?
I don't think so. Again, they're so good as a group. I
Yeah.
don't know why you want to split them up so soon. That shouldn't be
But isn't
anyone's thoughts. No.
But isn't that just classic WWE though?
In some cases, I mean, possibly. I mean, they did well with the Shield.
Yeah.
I mean, that came out of left field.
Would you be surprised if they split them up after WrestleMania? Let's say
Yes.
Cole loses the title.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think Triple H would do that. Maybe Vince, but
Yeah.
Triple H is not going to split them up. I'd be very shocked. to
Well, yeah, I
see.
mean, you gotta have at least one faction, right?
Yeah, exactly. You keep Undisputed Era, keep them together.
Yeah.
That's your heel faction right there.
And this is them only losing for the first time. They have to have some. I mean, like where they're like they won all the belts, now they're losing all.
They've
it happens.
lost the tag title before,
Right.
but it's not the first time.
So they've
are
been losers before. So they've lost.
They're 3 times.
Okay, so they've lost 3 times.
They're their only 3-time tag team
And
champions.
they've lost 3 times.
Well, you know
At
what?
least 3 times.
Well, at least they've been 3-time champions. Okay.
All
In
right.
history of it.
Okay.
I don't know. Your negativity is not very.
I'm just saying, you coming in here with the hat and the armband and everything,
You know
and I
what?
just
I'm
gotta,
showing my support here.
I just gotta
Where's your
humble you a little bit.
It's not humbling. They ended the show off, closing it together, celebrating.
With 1 belt.
It's the main title. They closed the show, the main event. They did it. So we're gonna move on from that. 'Cause
Yeah, look at you, just running out of that whole conversation real quick.
You're attacking me here from left field. So Rob, you excited for WrestleMania?
I heard a rumor about AJ, so that's cool.
That's right. We gotta talk about that. So we're gonna jump into that right now.
Yeah, wait,
actually.
what is the? Oh, the
His WrestleMania opponent, AJ
yes.
Styles, the phenomenal one, possibly taking on
Yeah,
the Phenom, The Undertaker. I like this one.
I think it would be a great match.
it's good. I think it's.
I mean, they could probably wait a whole 2 or 3 more weeks before they actually put the match together.
Honestly, that's what's gonna happen.
I think that's what the CM Punk match was. I think it was only like a month out before they did it.
Mhm.
So,
It's good. Undertaker can still move, but
I mean, he barely, but he can still move.
Oh, he was very.
No,
active.
he's good. He's
He
good.
can still move. He just needs someone that he can work with. and
I
AJ
mean,
Styles is that
yeah.
guy.
He can't be in there with Braun Strowman.
He can't be in there with Goldberg.
Right.
There's-
Well, we saw how that went.
exactly. I
Right.
didn't even finish that match actually. So.
I never started it. I heard it was bad. Why am I gonna watch that?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. He can still go. He just needs someone that can help him
Oh yeah,
go.
yeah,
And that's
yeah.
AJ Styles, one of the best wrestlers
Right.
in the world. And
I mean, you saw the matches he had with Shawn Michaels. I mean, I don't know if AJ is.
on
It- like,
he's been compared.
They've been compared. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, so. I mean, whatever Shawn Michaels can do, AJ could do, at least at that same level. If
Right now,
not,
yeah.
he's probably as close as anybody who could get probably the best match out of the Undertaker. So.
For sure. Also, Undertaker is, 10 years older now almost? Since
Right.
that last
And then yeah,
Michaels
that's
match.
true.
So
And it's just funny.
yeah.
It's funny that they call some people would consider AJ Styles old. Put him in the ring.
I mean, he's only, he's in his 40s, but
Yeah.
he still moves like he's in his
Oh,
20s and 40s. So.
I think it'd be a great match.
Who would win? I think it's pretty obvious, I would say. But,
I think Taker would win.
yeah.
I mean, if this
Rob
is
looks like he's disagreeing here. What do you have to say?
what do you have to say to the people watching on Periscope, bro?
I think at this point, how rarely Undertaker fights, I think we need to bring back the Buried Alive match.
No, dear.
You
Not
want-
for Mania.
So you want AJ Styles to get buried?
Whatever happens, happens.
Oh,
Oh.
dear. No.
But
It doesn't need a stipulation. No holds barred, they could do that. Because they've done that at the last minute.
you know what? I wonder if we will ever see a Buried Alive match again. Probably not. Not in today's age.
Maybe
Probably not.
Maybe with like Bray Wyatt or something.
It would have to be with Bray.
They could do it with Undertaker, but who would his opponent be? It would have to be like
Yeah,
someone
I
like,
don't
big.
see. I don't see it happening.
Yeah. So I mean, I think we could say Undertaker's probably gonna win that one.
Oh, for sure.
And AJ could take that loss.
I think AJ. I mean, AJ's at a point in his career where he can, he can take a loss.
He can take a loss anytime and he'll be
Yeah,
fine.
for sure. So
Another rumor:
yeah,
John
I-
Cena's returning.
yes, on Thursday. He's supposed to be or on
No,
Friday.
Not this. Is it this Friday already?
I believe so.
That was next. You might be right.
They're making it out like it was this week.
You're probably right. I don't know.
I might be
I
wrong.
know Goldberg's showing up this Friday. That's why I thought Cena was next week.
That might be the case.
But
ooh, remind me. We need to talk about Hulk Hogan.
well,
and
we will.
Goldberg.
We will.
But
Cena will be returning, and his rumored WrestleMania opponent, Elias.
meh.
Yeah,
I guess. I mean, not every match on the card can be a dream matchup. I know they have. We were kind of talking about it a little bit off air while I was stuffing pizza in my face. That you thought. I mean, you kind of explained it where they have had a little bit of history, some WrestleMania moments in the past.
The last 2 years they've had WrestleMania moments together. So
you think this time they actually get in the ring?
I mean, I guess. I mean, not that I want it, but I mean, if you're talking about long-term storytelling, there you go.
I guess.
Accidental long-term storytelling there. You put him in the match, which
I just feel like
it'll be like a 5-minute match.
yeah. There's no
honestly.
steam to me. When was the last time we talked about Elias on this show?
It's been a while,
Yeah.
and we're not fans of Cena.
Well, let's speak for yourself.
I'm not. Rob isn't.
Like, wait a minute.
That's
So-
why he's janitor on the.
We made this.
on the ceiling.
We made this pretty clear on the show.
I think I remember hearing something about that.
Yeah, he made him.
So wait, why don't you guys like John Cena? Is it the 5 moves to Doom? Which is now like at
it's
7
over
or
it.
8, I think.
It's over.
Oh, you guys
It's
are
been
just
over
burned
for a
out.
long
You guys are
time.
burned out. He's been gone for like 2
We
years.
still. I don't want to see him come back.
Unless he's thugonomics. Something
Well, he
different.
might.
That last
He might.
WrestleMania was fine. I didn't let the
He'll probably come back as Thugonomic.
He should have done it with Matt. Then it would have made
With
sense. The whole water, throw him, bring him as another.
Matt Hardy.
Oh, the lake of
I get
reincarnation,
you. Oh,
the
okay.
broken man.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Well, we'll talk about Matt in a bit too.
Yeah, but
Because tonight might be the last night we see him.
I think Cena, if Cena's gonna come back, Cena's not coming back unless he has a match. I heard he tweeted out something saying, "Hey, thanks WWE for letting me come and promote my show, whatever project he has coming up."
I think he was joking.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Is like,
Because that's
right,
what they
Cena.
do.
We know you're old. I mean,
You're Hollywood now. He's in a
Yeah, right,
Experian commercial now.
which is what that whole Rock Cena angle was about, right?
You went Hollywood on us. Yeah, exactly.
It's funny,
So
but I guess I'm just adding more fuel to your guys' fire on that, huh?
yeah, I just don't care.
Like,
We
you guys
talk
don't like
way-
Ce-
we talk
okay.
way too much about
We
him.
might see
Hold
Vin
on now,
Diesel
hold
at
on.
Mania.
So do you guys respect Cena?
Yeah. What does
His
it matter
rap-
if he has my respect?
I guess his rap
Doesn't
career.
matter.
No, I'm just saying, like, do you hate the man's guts, or do you just like
It's
you're
not that.
just burned
that
out
Vince
because you
overstuffs
guys?
him down.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's-
because you guys. Well, you guys probably. How old are you guys? You guys are
Older.
youngsters, right?
Yeah.
You're a little
We're
older,
the same
right?
age.
You're not the same age as me.
We're around the same age. We're in the same age group. 24.
I'm 28, but I mean, still, that's a
Still
whole.
in the same
Yeah, but
demographic.
do you remember watching Stone Cold Steve Austin matches? I'm not like
A little
teasing or
bit.
anything. See, but that's what I'm saying.
I know,
You grew
it's,
up
yeah.
on Cena though,
Exactly.
so you're burned out.
Yes, beyond
But
burnout.
it's because it was the first time there was a
but
trashy.
that's what I'm saying though. That's all I'm saying is
Yeah,
that.
no, that's what it is.
It was like the first time there was a trashy custom belt.
Oh, that title.
Yeah. I mean,
Don't remind me.
it probably lasted longer than any other custom belt though.
It was like 8 years.
So,
8 years, something like that.
but so I'm just saying, yeah. So I can understand where you guys are probably a little bit more burned out.
I just don't
From
need
it
him
than
on
I
the
am?
TV. That's what I need. Don't need him on.
So you've never watched any of his movies?
Yeah, I saw the Marine. First one. That was like his first one ever. I saw.
Okay, so what was the
I feel like I've seen him in something else. Oh, I saw the Bull one, Ferdinand. The animation, that one was
What?
actually good.
Okay, so where was the line in the sand with this disgust of John Cena?
Did you know he's
I
gonna
don't know,
be
it
Diesel's
just
brother in Fast and Furious?
Oh yeah,
He's Diesel's brother.
Vin
in fact.
Diesel. Vin
Oh,
Diesel.
Vin Diesel's brother.
And he's a villain.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, that's so
Well,
bad.
that's-
I'm not probably watching.
Maybe he
it.
might throw a pack of peanuts at him. I don't know.
Oh,
In the
dear.
movie.
Oh, wait, in the new one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Watch the trailer.
Well, hey, they couldn't get The Rock, so.
He got his own spin-off
Well,
already.
yeah.
He's
That's
like,
why
"Nah, I'm gonna do
Tyrese. That's
these."
why Tyrese is mad.
Oh,
But-
Tyrese be hating.
Oh man.
So yeah, so enough about Cena. Okay, so we know Cena, if he does have a match with Elias, he'll probably win. I guess it makes sense because you're not gonna have a dream match of any sort with Cena unless it's gonna be The Undertaker.
Goldberg.
And
We
that's
already
not
had
gonna
that.
happen.
That happened 2 years ago.
That wasn't a match.
That was a match. He got squashed.
Good book.
That was my favorite WrestleMania match with Cena.
I'm sure it was.
I love that
How
moment.
much you hate him. Okay, but
Should have been buried alive.
By the way, before we move on from topic, there is a new Funko Pop of Thugonomics Cena from last year,
oh really?
and they do have a clear version.
That one just
of it.
came out.
Yeah,
It just got released.
like a clear because you can't see him.
oh, I saw
Amazon
it
exclusive,
there.
yeah. So,
Okay.
anyways,
Are you
I
gonna
would.
get it? Oh, so
I
you're
thought
gonna
about.
get
it, I
it,
was
but
like,
guess not,
that's
right?
kind of cool, but I don't know. Like Cena.
Alright.
Anyways.
You're just a hater.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Speaking of haters, you're hating on my guys over here.
I wasn't hating, I was just telling the truth.
No, you're hating. Go ahead. Next topic.
Okay,
What do
so-
you have? What did you want to discuss?
So the Hulk Hogan thing.
Yes.
So they had they're building this match for the Saudi Arabia show with Goldberg and the
Crown
Fiend,
Jewel. No, Super Showdown.
Whichever
the
one
real
it is
life
now.
Halloween Havoc.
and
Spooky.
and so they had Hulk Hogan go on there, made it out like they were just gonna talk about his Hall of Fame thing, which again was random. And then all of a sudden they asked him about Goldberg and
was to promote
Bray
the Goldberg.
Wyatt. Yeah, so I just kind of thought it was funny that they were kind of, I don't know. I mean, it's not like there's any heat between Goldberg and Hogan, but it's just
Right.
funny to see some old rivals from the WCW days kind of.
Well, it was great because Bray came out to the NWO theme song and announcement, the
That's
public
true.
service announcement. Came out playing the guitar. Very terrible. He should learn, take some tips from Kyle O'Reilly. But
Why Kyle O'Reilly went out alive?
no, because Kyle O'Reilly does the air guitar at the time.
Oh, I don't pay that close attention, sorry.
Well, you really should. There's a lot of good gifs about it. So, anyways, I'll send you some.
Yay.
But yeah, Bray Wyatt even said too sweet. He gave Huskus a pig chocolate. He said,
Uh-huh.
"I hope it's not too sweet." And he
Oh, I
got the
saw.
camera.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like,
Right,
oh,
right,
dear.
right.
It was funny. He ripped the shirt, his sweater up. and
That
he was wearing a shirt that said, "Don't eat your friends," with the what is it called? Ramley Rabbit
Yeah, Ramley
being
Rabbit.
eaten by what's his
Vulture or
name?
something.
Yeah, I forgot his name already.
But
But it was a fun moment, I guess.
yeah, so I just found that interesting. I was in the kitchen eating dinner, and then I see the TV on, and Hulk Hogan's on there, and then he's like pretty much promoting the Goldberg match,
yeah.
and
well,
I'm-
Goldberg was unavailable, so.
that's what I'm saying. So you call, I just found the whole thing interesting. I was like, what am I watching?
And the end of the segment ended
I thought he was gonna get attacked. I was surprised he did.
with a threat. If Bray said if Hulk Hogan, he basically threatened him and he had a picture frame of Hogan.
Yeah, right.
To add to his wall potentially. So, anyways, we're gonna hit a quick commercial break very soon, right? So
20.
we got a minute.
Yeah.
Just to finish that
All right.
that
Any last thoughts
topic,
about that?
I thought it was a little forced on Hogan. He was kind of trying to get all his sayings in there, and they kind of didn't make sense.
Yeah, it was
Like,
kind
and that's just too sweet, brother. And I'm
Rambling
like,
Hogan, brother.
what? Yeah, for real, right?
It's a real life
wa-
Rambling Rabbit.
It was
there.
a little rough. I mean, I'll give him some credit. He's not on the mic every day like he used to, but
He tried.
it's like he was trying to push all his phrases in there, and like we get it, Hogan.
Yeah.
But it was good stuff. It was cool.
Yeah. So
Wasn't bad.
when we return, we have a number of topics, including the second ever women's match in Saudi Arabia, featuring
Okay.
the SmackDown Women's Championship that will be defended there.
Who's that, Bailey and?
Find out. It's a teaser. Come on, James.
Okay.
Come on. You gotta wait.
I got excited.
I know.
And we're gonna talk about Charlotte and more.
We're gonna talk about Charlotte and her choice
Yes.
to
Who
who she decided.
I guess that's a teaser. Okay.
Yeah, it's a teaser. We'll see her choice about who she's gonna face at Mania. Three
Yeah.
options, as well as a new Elimination Chamber match that was just added a few hours ago.
Oh.
All that and more right here on Beyond the Ropes.
They were leading with Bret Hart. for the WWE shop or something.
Oh, they were?
I think. And I got excited. I thought they came out with like a new shirt or something. I was gonna buy it for you. What size are you?
Y es el único museo en los Estados Unidos que está dedicado a
Better
presentar
off
este
getting
tipo
a
de
cheaper
arte.
wine at
El
Pro
museo
Wrestling
tiene
Tees.
una colección permanente
Is he on there?
de 1,600 obras de
He
arte.
actually got some
Hasta
good
mayo
looking
12
shirts in.
tienen la exhibición La Huella Múltiple.
tell me which
que
one you
busca
want, I'll
reunir
buy it
las
for you.
mejores
Yeah,
obras
really?
plásticas
I'll wear it if you
producidas
buy
por
it.
artistas cubanos,
How long is the
populares
commercial?
y emergentes. Para conseguir
That
esa
or a
información se pueden dirigir
or a
a su
Cena
página
shirt.
de internet
Oh,
en
that's
mola.org.
I won't wear that.
There's like
East 7th Street and Alamedos is the
every
Museum
color.
of Latin American Art, a non-profit organization that
So you guys
extends
really don't like
knowledge and
Cena?
appreciation of modern and contemporary
You don't
Latin
like him or
American
you're
art,
burned
and
out?
is the only museum in the United
Burned
States
out,
that is
burned out.
dedicated
I mean, he was
to
cool, like I
presenting
said,
this
when
kind
he
of
was a
art. The
heel.
museum has a permanent
It was so
collection of more than
entertaining, all those
1,600
promo
works of
discs.
art. Until May
Everyone
12th,
who's
they have the
watching
exhibition,
on
La
Periscope,
Huella Múltiple, where the
do you like John
multiple
Cena?
which seeks
Are you
to
still
gather the
burned out
best
even though he
works
hasn't
produced by
been
popular and
around for like
emerging
5
Cuban
years?
artists? For more
Let us know.
information,
Leave a
visit our
comment.
website at
Not been
mola.org.
And we're back with Beyond the Ropes. I'm Ethan.
I'm James.
I'm Rob.
Are we the three-man band?
I don't know what just happened.
I call dibs on Ginger because he's actually won a title.
I'm Drew then. So you're Heath. Okay. All right.
That
So
was quick.
anyways, here
Got
we
that.
are.
Got that.
This is Beyond the Ropes, episode 105. We are BTR Pro Wrestling Talk, broadcasting from Cal State University, Long Beach. This is KKJZ FM, HD3, Long Beach, Los Angeles, and 22westmedia.com. We are 22west Radio.
Look
There
at
you go.
Ethan going ahead, cutting a promo to start off the second segment of the show.
There we go. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So, before the commercial break, we had teased.
I kind of ruined one of them.
It's okay.
I think.
We teased that SmackDown Women's Championship was going to be defended at Super Showdown.
Yeah.
Bayley
Bayley.
will indeed defend the SmackDown Women's Championship against either Carmella or Naomi.
Oh, I saw that. That's right.
They will have a number one contenders match this Friday night on SmackDown. Who do you guys have?
Naomi, she just returned, but I know Carmella did get a win though, right? Or no?
She
But
was
she was in
cheated out of the title last
yeah,
Friday.
Yeah, I saw some of that. Yeah.
So, Rob, who do you have on this one?
Naomi.
Okay, so
I think so,
it's
yeah.
Naomi. I think that's the obvious choice for Super Showdown. I think Bayley's going to retain this.
Mhm.
She's going to take it to Mania, and in the,
Isn't that when
everyone's-
Naomi won it last time? Didn't she have a WrestleMania moment?
she did. She won it at WrestleMania in
Last
Orlando.
year? Or okay,
33,
I think so.
34.
It was either last year or the year before,
34.
and she didn't really do much with that there. What was
She
she?
had
What
the
was she,
title since
what was she out for?
until SummerSlam.
She got hurt or something?
No, she's just been off because the Usos have been off TV as well.
That's right.
They've been dealing with
That's
some
right.
personal stuff.
Some things.
Yeah, some life things. But Bayley will again, Bayley and one of those women will be making
Yeah.
history, being the only second match in WWE to compete the women's match
In Saudi Arabia.
in Saudi Arabia, the greatest crown jewel Super Showdown, Halloween Havoc.
Pay-per-view
Spooky
extravaganza of all
Whatever.
time.
The second WrestleMania at this point, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty much. So close. They need to schedule that better because I think if this is another situation. I remember we had this not too long ago where there was a Super Showdown. 2 or 3 days later is the actual pay-per-view
that's right, and the pay-per-view was just like all last-minute stuff.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
It was just, yeah.
because everything was put on that. So I don't know why they do that. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and hopefully this time around they won't get stuck in Saudi Arabia. And
That's
although
right.
if we have another NXT takeover moment, I wouldn't be mad at that. So
That's right. That's what
But,
that's what happened now.
hopefully safe travels for everyone attending that event.
Talking about NXT again.
That's right.
We had and women's matches. Charlotte did make her decision last night in Portland.
She showed up after a stellar match between Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. I loved Belair's gear. Did you see that?
I did not see it. I didn't get a
Said,
chance to see it.
she had a cape. It was kind of like almost a robe.
Uh-huh.
Like Charlotte wears. It says Black History in the Making.
Oh.
And her parents were in attendance, so that
Very
was
nice.
nice.
And then she got
but-
jobbed out.
Well, it was a strong performance. I think it was her best match.
Some people say, at least one person said, it was one of the more underwhelming matches. I'm sure others may have said that.
Now,
But that's only because the card was strong.
the entire show was stellar.
Some
This
people-
was probably the best takeover.
Yes, I've heard that.
So, yeah, probably might have been the weakest match on the
Right,
card, but it was
right.
still a very strong
Yeah,
match.
right.
And especially kind of the finish was a little underwhelming. We kind of expected Belair to possibly kick out of it. It was
Right.
the Riptide, I believe. Well, I I think.
I think that's what it's
Ripley
called.
calls it.
But you're just trying to. Obviously, they're just trying to get to what was coming at the end, which was more or less the actual finish.
Charlotte attacking Rhea Ripley, and she made her decision. She hit her with natural selection, and then she attacked Bianca Belair after which is very interesting. Are they going to make this a triple threat? Because Twitter's going rampant. They want a triple threat match now.
Yes, but then again, and this is what I mentioned last time.
I agree with you.
They shouldn't do it because they're giving Charlotte an out. Because they're gonna have Ripley pin Belair, and then she
makes her look even worse. Yeah.
Who?
Belair.
Yeah, I mean
Bianca. If she's added to that match, she should win the match.
Yes.
That's the only way she should be. If she's not, don't put her in.
Yeah, it'd
be great for her to have a WrestleMania.
It would be great for her.
She doesn't need to be in there.
And I think especially at the moment where it's kind of like you're probably gonna have this women's title match on WrestleMania, but you probably won't have the NXT title. Not taking a shot at Adam Cole.
No, I think that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you have the night before.
So I think it's good if you're gonna have it on WrestleMania. Just make it a one-on-one match. Let's have a clean finish.
Yep.
These are I'm not gonna say I almost said two legends or something. Rhea Ripley is only 23 and is not a legend.
Neither is Charlotte. She's building her legacy.
But we have two superstars here who have
main event superstars.
Yes, who have the potential.
One of them's already a main event. One of them is pretty much a main event in the making.
Yes.
So that's still a match. So you mentioned the possibility of trades. If Shayna Baszler gets her Mania match,
I think that's the trade right there.
If she wins that Raw,
that's almost the trade.
She's going to Raw.
Yes.
Does Charlotte win the NXT title and go over to NXT? Do you think that'll
I
happen?
think if she wins, she's going obviously to NXT. I don't think she's going to win. I don't think Charlotte's going to win this match either way.
Now, because Triple H has got me thinking about all these. Now we got to do trades because ever since.
But that would even it out for sure. It definitely would even it out because there's no. Was it ever made official that Baszler is on Raw?
Nope.
Or is it just her appearing the same way that Charlotte is?
Triple H did say that she was still signed up in NXT. She's still an NXT superstar, and until
it's an unofficial
official decision has been made,
it's an unofficial trade.
She's NXT. So.
It already is an unofficial trade.
Yeah.
So
we'll see what happens. But speaking of Baszler, Elimination Chamber. That's another pay-per-view we still got to hit.
Yeah, we saw that one before before WrestleMania, right?
Yeah, so, a match was made earlier today.
That's right.
A women's Elimination Chamber match to declare the #1 contender.
Is it a dog bite match?
No. That might happen on Mania, though.
Okay.
Because
a dog bite match.
It'll be a #1 contenders match to see who will face Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania. The 6 participants are, trying to remember, Asuka.
Okay.
What's her name? I forget. Ruby Riott.
Not familiar with her. Okay, yeah.
Ruby Riott. Not familiar with
no.
Ruby Riott. Liv Morgan.
Thank you. Okay.
Natalia.
Brandon, how you doing, brother?
Sarah Logan.
And
Shayna Baszler, the unofficial member of Raw, I guess, who has not officially been traded as of now.
Okay. So you say Asuka.
Shayna's gonna win.
Asuka, Shayna, Ruby Riott,
Liv, Sarah Logan, Natalia.
Liv? They put Liv in that?
I don't think they have.
Wait, what are they doing with her?
She's
still doing that.
But
yeah,
now she's feeding with Ruby Riott since she returned.
Oh, that's right, because she got that outfit.
So that's good.
Is she still keeping the gimmick? Is she still like doing?
I mean, she's wearing a different outfit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I thought they were supposed to be doing more with her than what they.
That's fine. They kept her away from Lana, so you don't need any more Lana.
Yeah.
Got over that real quick. But that should be a stellar Elimination Chamber match.
And I think
Shayna's going to dominate in that case.
Oh my god, yeah. You know what? Shayna and Asuka would be something.
Yeah. They'll be the final 2.
I think so. That'd be great.
And give them 10 minutes. I don't.
Yeah, for sure.
Give them 20 minutes. I don't care.
Yeah, no, I think that'd be great.
Give them the whole half hour.
Because I can see both of them like legit punching each other in the mouth.
And
being okay with it, like punching the other one right back.
And they have yet to have actual contact with one another.
Yeah, this is true. I would say I don't know if they've ever been on the same roster at the same time.
No, this is the first time.
Because I think Asuka was out maybe right when Shayna was coming in. I think that kind of opened the door for someone like Shayna to
exactly to take over Asuka's spot because Asuka was the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion. She was undefeated in NXT.
Yeah, and then she kind of
And
picked up right after.
She went to
And
Raw.
who was the in between? Because
It
they were like right. The title reigns were almost right in sync. Like
was
not in
Ember
sync, but
Moon that won a Fatal 4-Way.
yeah, whatever happened to her?
She's injured right now. She's been showing up on backstage.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
Shayna did pretty much take the title from Ember, I believe, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
might be
So
right.
it was right, like pretty much right
Yeah,
after
yeah.
Shayna took over.
She was the
so,
gap in between the two.
Yeah, so Shayna Baszler is going to be in that match. So
That'd be great.
We got all the money.
That'd be
for her,
that'd be
honestly.
good. And you know what? I think something like that is very good to have in the women's division at this moment, where you still have some matches to look forward to. Not everything has been done.
Right.
So having that Asuka
The element.
Shayna
between-
Baszler thing would be awesome. You still kind of have that 4 horsewomen, 4 MMA
Yeah.
horsewomen thing lingering around there. You have Ronda and Baszler potentially.
Potentially, yeah.
Maybe, who knows?
I mean,
but
you've got all the NXT women.
But you
which
got
is,
some
I
stuff.
think the strongest women's division in any company right now.
Yeah.
NXT. Speaking of that women's division, move over a little bit. Dakota Kai and Tegan Nox had the first ever women's street fight in
Heard-
NXT.
didn't watch it. Heard it was pretty good though.
Stellar.
Yeah.
Like they really hit each other hard.
And that was probably the first kind of
That was
big stage for the both of them.
For
Maybe
both of them, as-
they were probably both in the Mae Young Classic, right? At least one of them.
They both
I know,
were.
yeah.
They both were. Tegan has been primarily in NXT UK. Up
Okay.
until the USA move, she's kind of been showing
Mhm,
up on
mhm.
NXT. Both of them have had ACL injuries, so they both had
Yeah.
been away for a while. Up until I guess this feud, Dakota Kai has had her biggest feud was against Shayna Baszler. Pretty much Shayna dominating her.
Yeah, that was kind of a quick one, wasn't it?
Um,
Because she was the one who
It was months though. I mean, they had kind
Okay.
of been going back and forth about that. But Dakota Kai obviously now a heel, which is a villain
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Wrestling
yeah.
Talk, and she turned on her former best friend Tegan Nox,
Mhm.
and they had a great match. And we got Raquel Gonzalez who made her debut.
I heard the name.
So that was
And she's been in there. She's been in the company before.
She
I don't know if it was under a
in-
different name.
She was
in
under
the classic, I think.
As Reina Gonzalez, I believe. I think they just changed.
And what's her name now?
Raquel. I forgot
Okay.
about But
It's just very subtle. I
she
guess.
cost Tegan Nox a match in a brutal table bump. It didn't break. Kind of just.
I heard about that. I heard it was
So
one of
some
those
people
deals.
didn't like it because it ruined kind of the flow of the match.
Yeah,
but
but
I thought it was brutal. I think
Yeah.
there were some people that thought because you drop someone and the table doesn't break.
If I dropped you on my kitchen table's not breaking. Your back
That's
might,
brutal,
but
yeah.
yeah.
So, anyways, Dakota Kai won that. That feud is probably going to move into
And to be
That's what-
fair, these girls aren't all that heavy enough to be breaking some of the tables. Anyway.
No,
You know what I
she's-
mean?
yeah,
So it's kind of like
small.
it is what it is.
She got her in the right, I think, position and everything.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
get it right in
table
the
didn't
middle,
give,
yeah.
So, that was a stellar match.
Mhm.
We could talk about the women's division there.
Mhm.
Speaking of the women's division, we got a new AEW Women's
Yes, we do.
World Champion.
Mhm.
I haven't watched. I'm like 2 months behind, but I heard it was the Native Beast. I believe that's her nickname.
I believe so. I'm forgetting her name at the moment, but first transgender women's champion
Ever.
in any company.
I'm gonna look.
There was some I guess there might have been some controversy about it. You know how all that stuff kind of goes.
Well, you want to talk about a former wrestler,
Who?
Val Venus.
Oh, what did Val say? I know Dustin kind of spoke up. What did Val say?
Val said
Val got himself-
he didn't have some nice things to say.
Oh, he
about
got
her.
himself in trouble.
Being
Oh, no.
very
Val, what are you doing?
very
man?
disrespectful. And come on,
Val, what are you doing though?
She's very-
What have you done lately?
exactly.
There goes the Hall of
Shoot
Fame.
him down.
Yeah, no, I mean there goes that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, with that character, you can't really, honestly, either way.
Yeah.
Nyla
well, yeah.
Rose.
Neither. Yeah.
There she is. There she is with the
Yeah.
tiny, that little.
Uh-huh.
Our title.
Little tiny.
Like,
I mean, I think that's cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, as far as I'm concerned. I know, who was it? Goldust spoke out. I don't know if more or less defending the decision, but you have haters for everything and anything nowadays.
right.
I found it interesting. I guess this may have been I mean, this wasn't grabbing headlines or anything. It wasn't a story, and it wasn't meant to be a story. But I didn't know Dustin Rhodes had his step or his wife now has a transgender son.
Right. I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that either until
That's interesting. I mean, that's
I didn't know that, but that again, that
we're in a different
brings
era.
it. I don't know, brings it close to home, but like you know what I mean. It like, you know, I mean it's
a big deal
it's a thing.
for especially. I mean, we had first transgender women's champion. That's a big deal. So
and
should be celebrated regardless of how you feel about that actual
right.
person, whether you thought they should have won or not.
And this is also coming at a time too where Dwayne Wade and spoke on Ellen and some other places. His daughter is came out as trans, or a boy, or
right.
I'm not familiar with all the terms, so
right, yeah.
But
so that's good. So
you know, but even then, some people are being haters. Where I'm no longer a Dwayne Wade fan because and it's silly. But I mean, so as you know, you're getting all ages and all everything is. People are feeling comfortable enough to kind of come forward with this kind of stuff, and it's all part of change, and it's up to us as people whether or not we want to accept it or not. So I mean,
representation matters.
Representation does matter, and again, like I said, whether it's up to us to accept it or not, I guess in a way, it isn't. I mean, you should just accept it for what it is and let everyone be who they want to be.
Yes. So speaking of representation, it's Black History Month. I know we haven't really.
Oh, weren't we supposed to be doing something?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, I got a few people I want to honor.
Yeah, we're gonna honor
the Velveteen Dream and Keith Lee.
No, we're gonna go to retired guys first.
Can I mention something real quick while we're on there?
Go ahead.
I heard from one of my Twitter buddies.
Yep.
That I think
friend on Twitter.
I got a few.
Wow.
One of them, I believe he said Sheldon Benjamin got an extension. I only saw this in one place this morning.
Sorry.
Sheldon Benjamin.
Go ahead.
Oh, you're gonna make right? No.
I'm reading something.
Sheldon Benjamin, I believe, got a contract extension.
Oh yes.
Multi-year.
Yeah. Good for
I didn't
him.
know that. Did you know that or?
Yeah, I just heard about it today.
So that is the thing. Okay. Because I heard about it. I saw it this morning.
He was on the Lillian Garcia podcast and he talked about it. So.
Cool.
Yeah, it's good for him.
I don't know what he's gonna be doing, but
he's getting paid.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they had to have some reason for him. Even I'm blanking on the name, the Twitter name at the moment, but put him on NXT. Put him in. Someone was saying put him with Brock. Let him do some stuff.
Yeah.
Even if you just do a little program, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Brock's coming around just do little programs, but whatever, something fun. That's maybe that is the kind of match that there may be something you would want to have at a Saudi Arabia. Where there really doesn't have to be a whole lot of a story to it, even though you don't have to tell a story with it because they were teammates in college.
That's a story in itself.
That's a story in itself. They had a little interaction at the Rumble.
Yeah.
That's something you can put on in Saudi Arabia. You don't need to build it up all that much. You don't need Brock there. They don't have to have someone break the other one's door or their house or whatever. It could just be a wholesome college teammate storyline. And then... or you can even have it the next time they're in Minnesota.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
Just why not? Like, it doesn't have to be a long program, but why not?
Yeah, why not? So, we're going to hit our second commercial break very soon.
I'm sorry I messed up your Black History Month thing.
No, because we're going to get into that after the commercial break. We're going to talk about someone who's made quite the impact over a 20-plus year career in the entertainment industry. And this past weekend was actually an anniversary of a major event.
I have no idea what you're talking about, so I'm looking forward to this.
I
have no idea what you're talking about.
We're going to talk about that and more when we return right here on 22 West Radio. This is Beyond the Ropes, episode 105.
Can the people on Periscope have a hint? What are you talking about? Hey, Jacob, how you doing, buddy? I think we're being branded as the three-man band.
And we're back with episode 105 of Beyond the Ropes. I am your host, Ethan, joined alongside right here, the analyst,
James.
And on the controls, our producer,
Rob,
who has just decided to brand us the three-man band of 22 West Radio. And speaking of 22 West Radio, we are broadcasting from Cal State University, Long Beach. This is KKJZ 8 FM, HC3 Long Beach, Los Angeles, and 22westmedia.com, because we are 22 West Radio.
We were asked on Periscope what topics we were talking about tonight. I just got done talking down on the Undisputed Era and making Ethan feel bad. We're going to be talking about some wrestler or something Ethan has coming up that he teased
Black
for us.
History Month.
We're talking about Charlotte and the NXT Women's
Talking about
Championship
WrestleMania.
match.
That's all we got.
WrestleMania, yeah, building up storylines. We just got done talking about Brock Lesnar and how these guys hate John Cena.
Awesome. That was pretty much the entire show right there. You need to, go
Yeah,
back.
that's
Anyways, it is Black History Month, and it was around, I think it's 9 years ago now already. Could be wrong. Could be mistaken. I could have my years off, but it's been. There was an anniversary of a
Ezekiel
big
Jackson?
return. The Rock returned to
Oh, yeah.
WWE programming
That's right.
9 years ago this past
I
weekend.
can't believe it's been
at
9
the
years.
Staples Center.
Yeah.
It was on Valentine's Day,
That's right.
and he became the host of WrestleMania 27.
And that's
It
when
was
that.
7 long years since he had returned to the company.
I can't believe it's been 9 years. Wait a minute. So he was only gone for 7 years,
Yeah,
and it's already now this
I
time
know.
frame has been longer than the time he was gone.
exactly. That's crazy.
That's nuts.
Yeah. So, anyways, again, Black History Month. We gotta talk about his career a little bit. He started off.
Humble beginnings as a very awkward looking Rocky Maivia.
The grandson of the High Chief Peter
Peter
Maivia,
Maivia,
and
the son of Rocky Johnson.
Mhm.
Man, that haircut was brutal back in the day. When he came out for that
white hot baby face right there.
red hot baby face.
No, white hot.
No. Anyways.
Same thing.
Same thing. Yeah, we're not gonna fight about that. But no, that haircut and that whole gimmick.
Yeah.
Go look up, type in on your Google machine the Rock's debut at Survivor Series where he.
He eliminated. He was the last man standing, wasn't he? The Survivor.
I
think.
believe so.
I think he was
won with
Survivor
someone
Series.
else.
He might
I
have,
think
yeah.
it was like 2 guys. I think.
He was one of them now, for sure.
I think like not Greg Valentine. I think the Honky Tonk. Someone was. He had some people in there, some good workers and stuff. But they put the kid over. He looked pretty well. And then he got booed out of the building every night by myself included at a house show
Wow.
using the S word.
You're hating The Rock too? Oh my.
It was the thing to do. If you asked young me back in the day going to this house show at the Anaheim
Dear.
Pond, I could have sworn we made up the Rocky. I don't know if we could say that word on here, but
Yeah, we probably should have. I thought about saying it. I'm like.
yeah.
Should
But anyways, I thought we came up with it that night, but again, I think it started a little bit before that. But since then,
He went on to win the Intercontinental Championship.
the match with Triple H. I remember being upset at that SummerSlam ladder match with Triple H
Triple H won, right?
and The Rock because Triple H pulled the tights, pulled the Rock, and he exposed his bosom and everything.
Oh, did he?
And he
Yeah.
pulled him off the ladder,
That's
and then
right.
Triple H went and I was so disgusted.
Well, wasn't
That's
Triple
why,
H the face?
okay.
I think Triple
No.
H, wasn't he?
Yeah,
I
he
think
might have.
too.
He might
He was
have.
part of DX, I believe.
He might have been.
So he might.
Yeah,
I think he
yeah.
was the baby face there.
Well,
but-
because was when he took over the nation
right, The Rock, took over the
Yeah,
nation,
yeah, yeah.
right, again.
from Ron Simmons. Yeah, from Farouk.
Another legend there.
Yeah.
D'Lo Brown, Mark Henry in that group.
D'Lo
there you go.
Brown?
Don't twist
I don't know how you could do that.
I don't know.
I hurt my brain,
You
but
can shake rattle.
you can shake your brain doing that. I like D'Lo though. He's cool.
Oh, he's great.
I think he should be like a
Underrated.
low card Hall of Famer. Just throw him in there. Why not?
Yeah. there's a
That
lot of
head
guys.
shake alone was Hall of Fame worthy.
That's it right there.
He got he did the whole thing. People looking out the studio
Yeah.
probably thinking, "What the heck are y'all doing?
Oh,
We're doing the D'Lo.
They're doing doing the D'Lo exactly. But The Rock
We're doing the D'Lo."
would eventually become the corporate champion.
That's right. With
Vince McMahon becoming the WWE at the time
when he
national champion.
wore those $1 million shirts. Did you know?
Stylish.
You heard the story about those shirts?
No, maybe. Go ahead.
So The Rock would claim his shirts cost millions of dollars and he would only wear them once or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were actually shirts. Bruce Pritchard said, I think they were shirts that Jerry Lawler would wear.
Yeah.
And then
well, I can
then
see
he
that,
would
yeah.
just The Rock would wear them, and they're like $20 shirts. Well, they weren't as expensive as they
You
made
can
them
get 'em
out.
Probably at a thrift store.
Yeah.
nowadays.
But it just because it was The Rock and he had the gold chain and
He made it look like $1 million bucks.
yeah, he made it look like $1 million. I'm trying to imagine some of that Jerry Lawler, even the stuff he wears today. You're like Jesus, because he still rocks the Ed Hardy
He
stuff.
still
I
got
believe.
the bedazzled. He got his own custom.
Yeah, he got it
bedazzled
on
stuff,
but it's just funny to hear that they share.
the
shirts.
shirts. Yeah. And The Rock would then join with Mankind.
Yeah.
Mick Foley, The Rock and Saw Connection. They would become tag team champions as well.
Mhm.
The iconic "This Is Your Life" segment, which
Good
drew
stuff.
ratings. That
Yeah.
was like what 10 million, I think,
It was the highest rated segment
ever.
on
Monday Night Raw
right.
history.
And I want to say WCW might have even had a title match going on at the same time or something like that. I think.
Probably, I wouldn't be surprised because they were, obviously feuding. But The Rock would then become kind of speaking of WCW, the flag bearer for the invasion angle
Yeah.
for Team WWE.
Right.
After Austin turned on Team WWE, he would become a world, WCW champion, world champion.
Yeah.
He then went to Hollywood, filmed The Mummy, Scorpion King, and became the Hollywood version of The Rock, the heel, my favorite Rock, honestly.
You know what?
With that cool theme song. I like that theme song. That
The
intro.
that new theme song kind of
I like
threw me
that
off for a
intro.
minute. Where the city,
Yes,
no,
I love that.
I didn't
I'm
really
like,
care for
that's
that.
so
I was
Hollywood.
like, what? Because I think I remember, like, we knew he was gonna have a match or something, and then he comes out, and I'm like, what is this? I wasn't
I'm
for
very
it.
into it. That's my favorite. Yeah, I'm gonna get that for my ringtone.
No. It's
I'm gonna get it for a show. That's what you get on a show, not 3-man band.
The original Brahma Bull entrance
like all of them,
is very much like when you hear Stone Cold's glass break.
Yeah.
It's the same thing when you hear, do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Like, you know who's coming out, you know what's going on. Like,
it smells a little.
I mean, it still smells great. I'm sure. I've never been close enough, but actually I have. I've at the house show.
Oh, you touched him?
After
you boot him?
After I boot him.
Did you smack him or something?
No, I think he was like touching hands.
Oh, geez. So you were.
You know how they do? They come down the
I
aisle
know.
and he was.
So you were booing him, but then you still got the high
Yeah.
five.
Yeah.
I
Can't
can't take you seriously anymore, James.
Yeah.
Come on.
I was.
Hating
I'm
on
that
the
guy.
Undisputed era.
I'm
and
that
you
guy.
booed
I
that
will.
guy.
I will high five you and then boo you.
All right. So you're Two-Face. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, sure.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. James admits he's Two-Face, and Rob's over here just.
It's
dying.
The Rock. What are you gonna say?
He's not watching this.
No, but what I'm saying is, I'm sure there's many people who Tyrese would probably high five him and then cuss him out too, behind his back.
Well, of course, he's not gonna say it to his face.
Yeah, because he can get the rock bottom.
Well, a lot more than that too.
Oh, yeah, people
His
that
career,
one too. Well, his
done.
career is kind of almost.
I mean,
But-
what they're keeping him is the fast movies.
If you want to talk about careers real quick, it was kind of funny because it's pretty crazy to even think about how The Rock started out his Hollywood career, just doing a little cameo, more or
As
less
the
a
Mummy.
cameo appearance in The Mummy, as
Spoiler
a
alert, he became the villain at the end.
in
The
the
Mummy.
yeah.
He became this giant
Which was
zombie,
weird
which is creepy.
because it was based off the character we then see in the same movie,
The
right?
Scorpion King was a prequel to the Mummy.
So he turned baby.
He turned heel.
So he's a baby. I gotta watch him again, then.
He was babyface in the Scorpion King. Then he turned heel in the Mummy.
Okay,
because
why?
He was dying. So he sacrificed himself to he ate a scorpion and sacrificed himself, gave his soul to the gods, whatever,
Yeah.
and became a giant scorpion, and he became king. Which is, I know, it's kind of weird.
Because it's the underworld.
I gotta go back and watch that.
It was kind of weird.
I gotta watch that again.
But after you watch the Scorpion King, kind of like, oh, I like him as a babyface, and then you do that, kind of sucks. But
I mean, so even from that, and then fast forward a little bit, when he did that Tooth Fairy movie and that was coming out, I'm like, oh no, this is the
good.
end. I just knowing he was gonna be a Tooth Fairy, I thought he was at the end of his career and it was all going downhill.
just like that, huh?
That's what I thought. And then I think it was right after that is when he came back. That's when the 9 years thing, that's when he came back. I think it was not long after, which only kind of confirmed to me in my head that, oh man, if he's just doing Disney.
No, well then he did the
Tooth
Fast
Fairy
Five.
movie, and then he did that, and then
And that launched his
he's
entire acting career.
named the highest paid actor,
twice.
and I'm like, oh, The Rock's doing stuff.
And he has his own company now, $7 Productions. He has
And-
with his ex-wife, who's running it.
Yeah, okay. And so here's the thing with that. I was gonna say So now we're getting back into the whole thing with the family because the daughter Simone.
There
Now
was a video posted this
last
last
week
weekend.
there was I saw the interview with her and Kathy Kelly.
I haven't seen that yet.
That was pretty good. I think she still was a little nervous, but
yeah, she's only 18.
it was funny because you can kind of tell they decided, hey, we're gonna do this, and they shot it, and all the B-roll wasn't really anything. It was really just her watching other people stretch and stuff. It was kind of funny.
Yeah.
But then I did see I didn't watch it, but they have a video out where her and The Rock are training because The Rock was there the day she started, I think.
Yes.
So I
video was posted.
haven't watched that.
That was good.
We'll share that on the Twitter page if we haven't already, at Real BTR Radio with
Get
2
him,
R's.
yeah.
And
So it was good. So The Rock's built quite
Yeah.
a legacy for himself
Now
he
the
has his
daughter
own another
was-
show, the Titan Games, second season is currently filming.
Can we go back to the
Go ahead.
mom real quick?
That time.
Because so they're promoting, like, they're saying, hey, the daughter's in the performance center, the daughter,
Yeah.
and then they're tagging the wife, which is great. It's
Yeah.
not,
She's
he's
a
not
big
just
deal,
the
too.
rock. I didn't know this.
You
What?
didn't know?
One, I don't know who she is.
Her name
I-
is Danny Garcia.
I heard she was the co-founder of the thing, but I didn't think she was still running it.
No, she is. Okay, so
Break it down.
she is the ex-wife of The
Yes.
Rock. They had Simone, obviously,
Yeah.
who's The Rock's
And-
oldest daughter.
And The Rock has a new wife and had a
Correct.
baby recently. Okay.
two babies. Yes.
Two babies. Okay. Sorry,
so,
other baby. Didn't mean to cut you off.
Danny Garcia is the co-founder, and she's the CEO or chairman,
Something like
whatever,
that. She's in
of
charge, yeah.
Seven Bucks Productions, co-running things with The Rock, her ex-husband, and she also, I believe, manages Henry Cavill, Superman, himself. So yeah, they've got some
Didn't know that.
big people. So she's involved heavily in the movie industry and film industry. She made quite a name for herself too. Not surprised if they're billionaires, honestly, because
Oh, if they're not
they've been
already
involved.
soon, yeah.
They've been involved in a bunch of movies.
Yeah.
Obviously, in that production company, as well as other projects. I know. I mean, I'm assuming she also manages him as well, The Rock.
Maybe, but that'd be kind of
Because-
weird, though.
Well, they seem friendly and all that.
Yeah, I mean, no, there's nothing wrong with it.
Because
It's
they have a
just
partnership with Voss. She's always promoting this stuff, so I think they do.
promoting what stuff.
Like they have a new partnership with Boss Water.
Oh, okay.
There's the new tequila that he's making. He's got a deal with Under Armour. Like he's got deals with everybody. So
yeah,
she
he has the
prom-
Under Armour line. I know
she
that.
promotes all that too. So
Okay, well,
there's a
they got a
partnership
nice
there, so-
business partnership there.
There
Alright,
you go.
I
So
mean,
that's how you do it. That's success right there.
that,
Good for
yeah,
them.
I mean, when you be happy, yeah, good for them.
Good for them.
That's
Anyways,
cool. I'm down with that.
we're out of time here.
Are we? I was just getting started. I had
We're gonna go because we're gonna go.
we may stay on the Periscope and
We're
have
gonna stay on Periscope maybe a little bit on
Yeah.
our new show, our little spin-off,
our new podcast,
BTR Plus.
not show, podcast.
There you go. It's a show.
It's the same thing, but
All right. So until
Robert's
next-
like, all right, we abort. Abort.
Until next time, we are out of time. This episode has been too sweet.
Robert.